by the power of Grayskull.
Hello, this is just a quick review for Killing Floor 2. It's free for a week. There's like a week trial if you're a PlayStation Plus member, and it's like a multi-online people. So everybody I'm playing with here is just random people off like the internet. It's basically it's like a survival game. You know, they've took what was popular about the zombie DLC thing on Call of Duty, and then they've created like Resident Evil type monsters, or demons I suppose you could call them, and then like you're just one part of the team and you've got to work together, and there's different perks you can pick, like medic, berserker, commando, sniper, shit like that, pistol, fucking like a pistol expert. And then you've got to go through all the different weapons in the loadout. You can change your guns. If you choose a certain perk, you'll automatically start with a certain loadout according to whatever perk you pick, because for the first round you just have those weapons and that's it. Once you survive the first wave, then you can go to the shop and you can like buy like better weapons and shit. Then you get to choose to what you want to have. But the graphics are quite good. I mean, I didn't have any bugs in it so far. I mean, if it's only like beta or alpha or whatever, it's quite good. I've never come across anything. There's a tiny bit lagging sometimes when somebody's running past you and there's a lot of enemies. You know, you can see the screen has a bit trouble like like handling what's going on. But now like the frame rate and that like sticks sometimes, but apart from that it's okay. I mean, it hardly happens. I mean, I'm just trying to nitpick, you know. Apart from that, there's nothing really I've noticed, because you can see there's like loads going on. Like, you're constantly under attack, and that's when it slows down. And I think it's when, if you're getting overwhelmed, it goes into slow-mo to give you a chance to like pick off and get headshots. So that's your best idea. And if you've been playing any kind of shooting games in the past, you know just to shoot from the hip. Like, don't hold L2 to zoom in, just shoot using R2 in the reticle that's already on the screen, and then just aim it about head height, and then you just strafe, so you always at head height, and you can just move towards them, wait until they come into the target, like your reticle, and then you can just shoot the heads off. If you're not very good at shooting, or you can just try and aim with your right stick. I mean, that's what I do. I aim with my right stick, but it just depends. Both techniques are effective, like, but it's a class. It's satisfying because, you know, it's like you're working together and you're just wiping out loads of NPCs, and then you come across bosses like this. That was dead there, like, but the bosses are solid. Like, I've never once defeated the boss, and I've been playing it for about 2 hours there, non-stop. Because you do waves, you do like 4 waves, and normally on the 4th wave it's a boss. I think it just depends what level you're on. You know, like what map you're doing. That's what changes the boss, I think. I've had this boss, and he like shouts what he's gonna do. So if he's gonna start hitting you with missiles, he like shouts you, he like taunts you. And then there's another one who's got like he's sort of kind of he's like Mr. Freeze, but instead of ice, it's like deadly poisonous gas, and he like throws grenades and that, and it like blocks your vision and it takes your health down, and you know what I mean. He's a nightmare, him, because he runs away. He never stays still. So when you're firing grenades or if you're throwing grenades, it's like he's, by the time you've thingy that you've got to get your timing down, because he's on the move constantly all the time, and he's just solid. But look how much health he had. That was the closest we got to doing them, because remember, you're working with like a load of strangers who are just playing online as well. I suppose that's good. Like, you know, I don't normally like multiplayer games, but I quite enjoyed this. But in a minute, I think after this I got sick. and I thought I'll just have a look in the options, and I didn't realize you could change what you're wearing, and you can change your character, what he looks like, because I looked like a priest for the longest time. I was just a priest, and I didn't know you could change what your character looked like. I thought everybody was just given a different character, but you can change your hair and that, and I think I'm a biker, I think, and then I changed to like this punk rock lass with a Mohican and that. What's good, you can give taunts, you can ask people for cash because it's easy to earn money. All you have to do is just like not buy any new guns. If you get yourself a couple of new good guns and you've got a decent loadout, then you'll just end up collecting money, and you can only spend it on so much. Like you can only carry so many, so many weight. So it's good because it makes you choose what guns you want. You might have a really powerful gun, but it'll be heavy as fuck, or you could have a lot of light guns. Do you know what I mean? Because you can have like 2 pistols, you can have 2 rifles. It just depends on the weight factor, like I say. So this is the perks I was talking about, and at the bottom, the guns. It shows you where the what loadout you have, and this is where the character. So look, you can change what he's wearing, and I didn't realise that. Change the colours and that. I mean, you only get a choice of a few outfits. There's not that many to choose from. But then, because I had already been playing as this biker guy, so I thought, fuck it, I'll change to the lass. Because I knew you could change the clothes, and then I'll seen at the top it says character, and I was like, whoa. Change the character and change to the lass. See the shitloads. And obviously there might be a bit more when it comes out. So they might even have DLCs and shit, you never know. Like Duke Nukem or something, that'll be good. But this is where I'm the punk rock lass, and we're in Paris. Like, it's just a different map. Like I say, it's the same thing every time. The buttons are bog standard. The buttons are just L2 to zoom, R2 to fire, R1 is to switch like your alternative fire. So it's like 3 bullet bursts or single shots, or it's, if you've got an M16, it's your grenade launcher. What else? L1's to throw your grenades. Square's to reload. What's circle? Circle's the action button. That reminds us, you can go up to doors, and you can like weld them shut with your little welder, and it like, you know what I mean? It's like the zombies on Call of Duty where you board the windows up. It's the same thing. It's got like a health bar, so you've got to keep repairing it, and it just gives you a breather because you get surrounded and they come up through the drains, especially in this level, Paris. So if you like the level and you like the look of it, go and download it because it's only a week's trial, so you'll have to hurry up. You may as well go and play it while it's there. It's on PlayStation Plus, so that's it. See you later.